They're just putting the finishing touches to the course here at the World Sporting Championships. In 4 days' time, behind us will be transformed into a final arena where 500 people will watch 6 of the best shots in the world battle it out to become World Sporting Champion 2014. Before they do that, they'll have to have shot 200 targets. They will have shot the blue course and the red course. We're going to talk to Marshall what people will expect to see on those 2 courses. We're not going to show you, that will be for other episodes. The course itself will be designed to test you. It will be there to give you an array of different targets. But also, not only that, but we go behind the scenes to look at the village that will be here, where people will be entertained. People can see a big screen. There's also a number of trade stands. But over the next few days, 400,000 clays will be thrown. This really will be a truly memorable World Sporting Championship. Let's now go and look behind the scenes.
You know, the idea was just to do the very best, to make it something special so competitors from all over the world can come to England and really see, you know, we've got lots of people who want to take up the sport, lots of people getting into the sport, and it's a chance to show what England can do really and support the CPSA.
The whole event's going to be fantastic. 2 years ago, to think of ways of making our championships that much bigger and better. And the world we had at Sweetslade was really good, ran really well. It ran out of a marquee on a greenfield site, and that was great because that always attracts shooters. But beyond that, we wanted to make a CPSA championship that we could be really proud of at a ground that could cater for everything on one site. And we've pretty much got that here, and the infrastructure, you know, it's here permanently, and it's fantastic to be able to tap into that. It really has taken us on to a different level.
Raise the bar, take it to a level. You know, we wanted to show the world what we can do. Also, you know, with Nick Fellows from the CPSA, you know, it was both of our idea to really raise the bar and show what the world can do and what England can do to put on an event like this. It's such a privilege to be able to host it.
Nobody's seen the course as yet, and we're still doing some finishing touches anyway. But yeah, so that's the first through tomorrow will be the first ones to see the targets.
And without giving too much away, what's the course got in store for them?
I think what myself and Graham Brown from Purbeck have built all the courses together.
Yeah.
So I've tried to do between us is not give it a theme. It's varied. We don't want it to suit a particular style of shooter or a particular style of shooting. So there should be long stuff, short stuff, fast stuff, slow stuff, coloureds, blacks. We've just tried to give a good variety and some challenges, but hopefully it's entertaining. I mean, that would be my biggest disappointment if people say they didn't enjoy it. I think they will. We want to promote English sporting. It is at English Sporting World Championships, and we want the rest of the world to come here and see how we do it. It's a great discipline. It's fun, it's varied, but it'd be nice to see more countries around the world take it on. It's a huge undertaking. I think we've put out 150 traps. Some of them, most of them get put down once and we're not happy, so they get moved. Thankfully Graham has a wonderful team and I've got a brilliant team, and they've been working from 6 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock at night. Really, the hard work's been done by the teams. They've done an incredible job.
The sun is shining.
Yeah.
And after I don't know how many months of planning, it's all happening. So
yeah.
How long does it take to put the course together?
We've started building cages and what have you about 2 or 3 weeks ago, probably more. About a month ago, to be honest.
Yeah.
And it's all of a sudden come to us as a bit of a rush, really.
And we're interviewing you here in a trailer. Is this going to be the mode of transport to get the shooters?
Yeah, the shooters will go over in tractor and trailer over to their layouts and then be ferried from A to B or stand 1 to 14 in the buggies we've got. So, yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully that should all go like clockwork.
Yes, that's the plan.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
There's been a lot of planning, so obviously we've been hosting the World Championships for quite a while now, and I'd say over the last 6 months we've built up a very large project plan and been putting into place lots of research into everything from the marquees here at the village to staff lunches, drivers, staff, all the sponsors, all the branding that we're going to be putting out, all the transport. So there's been a lot of research, been putting forward the costs to the boss, getting it all signed off eventually, and and then putting it in place, and then delivery schedules, and actually now we are here. Just a few last minute things going up. We're putting out all the tables and chairs for all the public to sit down on, so everything's just being set up, final setup.
This is my first time on the grounds, and it's just gorgeous. It's beautiful, and I've seen a few of the targets, and I've shot a little bit of the FTASC, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty challenging event. And the atmosphere seems like a very nice, traditional British atmosphere, and a lot of the Americans are shooting very well right now. We're not going to look past obviously guys like Ed Solomons and Mark Windsor. But a lot of the American guys are shooting great. Wendell Cherry's shooting good right now. Bill McGuire. Bill McGuire's not a FTASC shooter, but he just shot a 24 on Parkour 4. So he's moving the gun very well. Well, there's a lot of guys. First and foremost, one of my competitors I've been shooting with a long time, George Digweed, Richard Faulds. Those two guys are two that I've looked up to for a long time. I think it's only a matter of time before shooting turns into something like golf or tennis, and hopefully some of us at the top, we can start making a decent living pulling the trigger.
I think it's just a very, very special event, whether, like you say, it's in England or in San Antonio. You generally meet the same people at both events, so it's like a big family affair, and it's very exciting.